Do it attention. Put your hands down once again. Everybody standing position once again. Again, word taking ceremony. Stamp it properly, children. Start straight, chin up. No movements. Look straight. At that time, one sound. Stand this position again, once again. Look straight, I said. Look straight, everyone. No movement, still you are moving like this, like that. Right, straight. Only captain's move. I'm sorry. Okay. Single beat. I said one. Captain's move now. Go on the line.
Don't forget this one.
Yeah.
When you guys are up on the stage with the chief guest, you will have
We come from
guys scattered. While the event is going on, I don't want to see two people together. Tell the guys also. Guys, don't be together.
Children. Hello, sorry. Children, go slowly. Go from this door. You can go. 12th class children are coming and sitting here. Then same place you have to stand. Entrance you have to stand. Same places only. Go juniors also can go down.
As we witness the conferring of badges and duties, let us remember that true leadership is born from service. It is in lifting others, in guiding with integrity, and in standing with courage that leaders are shaped. Today, we celebrate the young leaders who have stepped forward to serve, to inspire, and to leave a mark of purpose.
Truly, Gita, any beginning is marked with the thrill of assuming responsibility, the novelty filled with hope and excitement of eagerness to fulfill the purpose. We are privileged to have the esteemed presence of Shri V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS retired, as the chief guest for the occasion.
The school bestows responsibilities upon the newly elected members of the Student Council. This council is more than a group of badge holders. It represents a team entrusted with the power to lead, serve, and inspire their peers.
The distinguished chief guest, Shri V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS, accompanied by Shri S.V. Rao, Chairman, Shri E. Narasimha Rao, Secretary, Ms. K. Vinita, Principal, Ms. Deepika Paspaleti, Vice Principal, Headmistresses, Ms. Radhika Srinivas, Ms. Srivani, Ms. Vijay Durga, and teachers are now being escorted by our NCC cadets who look pros and besuited as they proudly march on the beats of the band.
Green fingers are the extension of a verdant heart. As a symbolic gesture of expressing our gratitude, Principal Ma'am Ms. K. Vinita will now welcome our chief guest with the gift of a potted plant. Vice Principal Ma'am Ms. Deepika will welcome our chairman, Shri S.V. Rao, with the gift of potted plants. The secretary, Shri E. Narasimha Rao, will now be welcomed by Srinivas Sir, PE HOD, with the gift of potted plant. Headmistress Ms. K. Shivani Ma'am will move forth and welcome our principal, Ms. K. Vinita. Thank you, dear ma'ams and sir. We shall now have a soulful rendition of prayer from our students to mark an auspicious beginning to the program.
हर में जो दिन बह जाए पड़े कुछ होकर कुछ पाने में जीना यही जीवन का भी बताए मुस्कुराए विश्वास हो तो सब है जी उड़ान भरे अपने सपनों के रंगों से भरे आसमां कभी ना रुके जो दिल चाहे झूले हम सारे सितारों को अपनी राहें कोई बनाए हर आगे बढ़े सपनों के रंगों से भरे आसमां कभी ना रुके जो दिल चाहे झूले सारे सितारों को उड़ान भरे अपने सपनों के रंगों से भरे आसमां कभी ना रुके जो दिल चाहे झूले हम सारे सितारों को झूले हम सारे सितारों को
The lilting melody fills the air with divine fragrance. Thank you, dear students, for the beautiful rendition of prayer.
Today, we have amidst us the most revered and distinguished presence of Shri DINESH Reddy, IPS retired. I now request our principal ma'am, Ms. K. Vinita, to introduce the guest of the day and render a welcome address.
Good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Shri DINESH Reddy Garu, IPS. Shri S.V. Rao Sir, esteemed Chairman, DDMS Obul Reddy Public School. Respected E. Narasimha Rao Sir, Secretary, DDMS Obul Reddy Public School. Vice Principal, Headmistresses, teachers, proud parents, and my dear students. It's my immense pleasure and honor to introduce you to the guest and also welcome you for this 27th investiture ceremony of our school. It's a momentous occasion for our school. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The choices they make today build the world they will inherit. This powerful thought truly encapsulates the essence of this momentous occasion, a celebration of leadership, responsibility, and service. It's a proud moment as we formally will be investing the badges to our student council, the young torch-bearers of our school, who will take a solemn oath to uphold integrity, discipline, and unwavering commitment to their duties. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the 72 selected and elected student council members. Dear students, you were chosen not just for your accomplishments, but for your immense potential to inspire, to lead by example, and to contribute to the collective good. Remember, leadership just is not about position you hold. It's about the difference you make. As you don the badges of honor today, wear them with humility, with pride, and above all, with profound sense of responsibility. As John Quincy Adams wisely said, If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Be that leader. It's now my distinct privilege to introduce you to the towering personality who truly exemplifies what it means to lead with courage, wisdom, and unwavering integrity. We are profoundly honored to have amidst us today Shri V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS, an illustrious Indian Police Service officer from 1977 batch of Andhra Pradesh cadre and former Director General of Andhra Pradesh Police. Sir is a distinguished alumnus of Hyderabad Public School, Madras Christian College, and St. Stephen's College, Delhi. His remarkable career, which began on July 30th, 1977, has been marked by brilliance, fearlessness, and a deep commitment to public welfare. He served with distinction across both the Telangana and Andhra region, undertaking a wide range of critical roles from Hyderabad Range DIG, Warangal Range DIG, Excise and Prohibition Commissioner, Commissioner of Police Hyderabad City, APS RTC Managing Director, Director of Vigilance and Enforcement, to the apex post of Director General of Andhra Pradesh Police, from which he retired in 2013. A dynamic officer and a man of many talents, Shri Dinesh Reddy Garu is also a passionate sports enthusiast. His love for sports saw him serve as a president of Hyderabad Hockey Association and later as a president of All India Hockey Federation, tirelessly promoting sporting excellence nationally. Sir, we are truly honored to have you amidst us. Your life and service stand as a beacon for our students, powerfully illustrating the values of discipline, courage, and true nation building. On behalf of entire school community, I extend my warm welcome once again to you, sir. Thank you for being amongst us. Let us now gear up to witness a momentous occasion that we celebrate youth leadership, commitment, and hope. The investiture ceremony of our Student Council 25-26. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. A spirit of unity and dynamism fills the air as the grand ceremony commences. The investiture ceremony marks the beginning of a journey where young leaders pledge to uphold the principles of leadership, service, and integrity. It is with great pride that we present the Student Council members for the academic year 25-26 to be formally invested into their roles. These young leaders will be invested with the roles by the guest of the day, Shri V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS retired, along with Shri S. Rao Chairman, Shri E. Rao Secretary, and Ms. K. Vinita Principal. Each slide reflects commitment, each movement responsibility. Shoulders square and eyes forward. They symbolize the strength of tomorrow's leaders. This young council, as it marches forward, advances with dignity, carrying the legacy of leadership with grace. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as this contingent of young and dynamic leaders marches forward.
Call upon head boy and head girl designate to march forward to be invested. Marching smartly is the head boy designate, the meticulous and the suave Shri Puneet, and marching along gracefully is the head girl designate, the dynamic and ambassadorial Sunita Ligaredi. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader, they set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always always about the goal. We wish the head boy and head girl to be such inspiring leaders. Shall we please give them a big round of applause?
I request the deputy head girl and the deputy head boy designates to march forward to be invested. Now marching forward is the deputy head girl designate, the exemplary K. Vasundhara, along with the deputy head boy designate, the assiduous Durgabai Reddy. A good objective of leadership is to help who are doing poorly, to do well and to help those who are doing well to do even better. Wishing the deputy head girl and the deputy head boy the best in achieving this objective of leadership. Heartiest congratulations. It is now turn for all the house captains, vice captains and sports captains to march to be invested. Radiating courage and passion, we present the designated Ruby House captain, vice captain and sports captain, the well-mannered Twisha Shetty, the competitive Innu S and the team player Abhineet Singh. The motto of Ruby House is Truth is Life. Its leaders will also shine like the red gemstone with radiance in fulfilling their responsibilities towards their house. A big round of applause for their parents.
Embodying harmony and wisdom, here comes the designated Emerald House Captain, Vice Captain and Sports Captain, the sophisticated Nischay Ocheda, the courageous Anita Yuga, and the persistent Naisa Mukherjee. The motto of Emerald House is is strength. Its leaders will glow and grow in strength to lead their house to the pinnacle of glory. Shall we give them a big round of applause? With sincerity and strength at their core, marching forward to be invested are the designated Sapphire House Captain, Vice Captain and Sports Captain, the compassionate Yashmit Sai P, the poised Prasanth Agarwal, and the sportive Kashmir Reddy. The motto of Sapphire House is Royalty is Highness. Its young leaders will be empowered to fulfill their esteemed duty and purpose. For the leaders, please.
Guided by truth and clarity. Marching forward to be invested are the designated Topaz House Captain, Vice Captain and Sports Captain, the considerate Agam Doshi, the and the propagative Vedant Modi. The motto of Topaz House, punctuality is success. Its leaders will drive their house with a spirit of commitment and strive.
Shall we give them a big round of applause? Captains, sport Vice Captain of Topaz House. A cultural secretary in a school organizes and oversees cultural events and activities, promoting student participation in the arts and traditions. They foster creativity and positivity by coordinating competitions.
Marching forward to be invested are the designated cultural secretaries. Please give a round of applause for the cultural secretaries of Moody House, the proactive Niharika Latta of 12B, the self-Anamika Faculty of 11X, and the practical Bhavya Sabu of 10D. They step into their roles as cultural secretaries with a promise to preserve tradition, embrace diversity, and ignite creativity across the campus. House, the versatile Vinky Jain of 12, the approachable Sahana Murli of 11B, and the efficient Gaurav Pratap of 10D. They carry the responsibility of turning ideas into celebrations and talent into shared experiences.
Coming up next are the cultural secretaries of Sapphire House. We have the lively Joshua Reddy of 12, the innovative Latita Agarwal of 11G, and the vibrant Amirani Pretty of 10B. They are the artists of leadership, curating, coordinating, and celebrating every shade of student life. And last but not the least, here comes the cultural secretaries of Topaz House, the enthusiastic Isha Toraria of 12, the proactive Lakshya Upala of 11C, and the dazzling Shivasruti Pudamala of 10A. Through music, dance, drama, and celebration, they keep keep the soul of the school alive and thriving.
A school prefect is a student chosen to uphold school values, maintain order, and represent the student body. They also represent positivity, enthusiasm, and commitment to the school. Please applaud the bright and diligent designated prefects of class 11, the energetic Yashish Royal of 11A from Ruby House, the creative Kaustubh Shrikar of 11B from Emerald House, and the industrious Bhavya Tandur of 11B from Sapphire House, and the spontaneous Elamanchali Ananya of 11F from Topaz House. These prefects will support the school's ethos, respecting and enforcing rules and leading by example.
Please applaud the briskly striding designated prefects of class 9, beginning with the resilient Harsa Sai Katakaraju of 9C from Ruby House, and the charming Arav Prasad Tiwari of 9C from Emerald House. Marching smoothly, here comes the affable Advika Dugu of 9D from Sapphire House, and the smart Guru Vardhan Rajpaidi of 9A from Topaz House. The prefects will ensure a sense of togetherness, friendship, and comradeship between the student body. And now, moving on, please put your hands together for the prefects from class 8. The ardent K. Manaswini of 8D from Ruby House, the innovative Ishanvi Thampi Reddy of 8B from Emerald House, followed by the cooperative Nandana Vardhamuni of 8A from Sapphire House, and the bright R.N. Jaini of 8A from Topaz House. It is with great pride and joy that these prefects will step into the shoes of a role model for their peers.
Coming up are the prefects of class 7. We have the energetic T.S. Karamitran of 7A from Ruby House, enthusiastic Nihal Vardhan of 7E from Emerald House. Marching behind them are the innovative Viraj Gandra of 7B from Sapphire House, and the enterprising Aradhya of 7E from Topaz House. These zealous prefects will unite to bring about a wind of change for a better tomorrow.
And now, looking dapper as they march forward are the prefects from class 6. The energetic Sanvi Anil of 6B from Ruby House, and the responsible Nidina Ambeti of 6 House from Emerald House, followed by the reliable Advait Ala of 6B from Sapphire House, and the affectionate Kandrika of C from Topaz House. These young prefects will be prepared, alert, and and always vigilant to perform and achieve.
May I now call upon the custodians of intelligentsia of AMS Obul Reddy Public School, the student editorial members of the school magazine, Vahini, to march forward to be invested.
Marching along are the designated student editorial board members, starting with the zealous Satvika Aniyam of 10B, the eloquent Sanaya Singha of 10C, the creative Ishan Kanepalli of 10A, and the smart Tishiketu Pasumarthi of 10A. Titles today, they accept the responsibility to inform, inspire, and ignite young minds.
Coming up, the dedicated Venya Reddy of 11F, the artistic Dhara Agarwal of 11D, the charming Nandini Thakur of 11H, and the compassionate Sarishna Amarwadi of 11G. With the power of pen and the voice of reason, they pledge to uphold truth, creativity, and the spirit of the student body. The next batch of student editors are Smart Gundati Sharanya of 11D, the prudent Dipali Singh of 11G, the intelligent Sharp Patapali of 12H, and the sincere Ranjan Sharma of 12B. As student editors, they become the narrators of the school's journey, committed to documenting its legacy with integrity. Please give them a big round of applause. Here come our little bundles of joy. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the little gentleman marching smartly, junior head designate, the persistent K. Victory Selvan, and elegantly marching, the little lady, junior head girl designate, the very matriarch Sarasapalli. Please cheer for the elegantly marching junior deputy head boy, the smart soul of Arav Vaidala, and keeping in step with him, the designated junior deputy head girl, the intelligent Utla Abhigya.
Now, Let's give a cheerful round of applause to the designated junior house captain and junior house captains and vice captains. To begin with, here comes the confident Pratiti Agarwal and Moksha Priyanka Chinta, junior house captain and vice captain of Ruby House.
Next, we have the amiable Vishayala Mandala and the active D.S. Eminent junior house captain and vice captain of the Emerald House. Coming up, the striving Mamilapalli Vihan and the scrupulous Cherna Yuhan, junior house captain and vice captain of the entire house.
And last but not the least, we have the dazzling Ashita Shri and the serene Vanaparti Shrika, junior house captain and vice captain of Topaz House.
Every strong foundation requires wise guidance. The house masters are not just mentors, but pillars of support, discipline, and inspiration for every student under their care. They lead not from the front, but alongside with their students, motivating, guiding, and shaping the future with dedication and integrity. May we now invite the esteemed house masters to step forward and take their place as the guardians of the house spirit and the guiding force behind every student's journey to excellence.
Coming on to the dais is the Ruby House Master, Mr. Prem Raj. Next, we have the Emerald House Master, Ms. Pranaya Shri, coming on to the dais. Mr. Narsingh Rao, the Sapphire House Master, is requested to come on to the dais. I request also Mr. M. Jayant, the House Master of the House, to come on to the dais. Here, House Masters.
All the members of the newly appointed Student Council are requested to take position for the oath-taking ceremony. May I now invite our distinguished chief guest, Shri V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS retired, to administer the oath of office for the Student Council.
I solemnly swear that I will discharge my duties impartially and to the best of my ability, abiding by the rules and regulations which govern them. I pledge my devotion to my school, teachers, and fellow mates. I will ensure preserving the environment and biodiversity So help me God.
Thank you, sir. The newly elected student council members have pledged to work earnestly and uphold the honor and glory of the institution while receiving their prestigious badges and sash from the Chief Shri V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS retired.
The head boy, the head girl. The deputy head boy, the deputy head girl, cultural secretaries, student editors, sports captain, house captain and prefect stand tall while holding the flag of AMS Public School as destiny prepares itself to bring in more laurels to this great institution.
I now request Veda Linguredi, the newly invested head girl, and Shri Praneeth P., the newly invested head boy, to come onto the dais and speak a few words.
Good morning, respected Chief Guest, Sir, Secretaries. This momentous occasion of the Investiture Summit. Being entrusted with the roles of head boy and head girl is not simply a title. It is a commitment, one we accept with honor and humility.
Today is not just a day or a celebration of leadership. It is a tribute to the institution that has nurtured us. Obul Reddy is far more than a school to us. It has been a home, a foundation, and a guiding light. It is within these walls that we've learned not only to solve equations or write essays, but to lead, to serve, and to grow as individuals. As we've moved across over the years, what has remained constant is the spirit of this school. One rooted in tradition, yet open to change. Disciplined, yet nurturing. No matter where we placed, we found ourselves surrounded by familiar faces and caring mentors who made every environment feel like home.
At the heart of this institution are its people, our dedicated teachers who have not only taught us, but believed in us, challenged us, and helped us rise. You have been role models, and we are grateful for the time, energy, and love you have poured into us. To be known as the head boy of POPS is an honor I hold close to my heart. Not only because of the title itself, but because of what it represents. The values the school upholds. Responsibility, discipline, compassion, service. These are the principles that have guided us through the years and will continue to guide us now as leaders.
A testament is a huge label to place upon myself. But I hope I serve at least as a reminder that dreams coupled with hard work can come true. It is my deepest honor to serve this school as the head girl, and I will do so with accountability and gratitude.
To the newly appointed council, congratulations. You've not been chosen by chance. You're here because you have the capacity to lead, the courage to question, and the heart to serve. There will be moments of doubt. Am I doing enough? Am I the right person for this? But remember, leadership at POPS has never been about titles. It is about service. It is about responsibility. It is about standing up for others, even when it is not easy.
As we step into our new roles, let us remember that leadership is not about being in charge. It is about caring for those under your charge. It is about creating an environment where every student feels safe, seen, and heard.
We, as the council, will work to facilitate a culture where students are encouraged to step out of their comfort zones, explore their potential, and express themselves with confidence.
Let today mark not just a ceremony, but a promise. A promise to represent our peers with honesty,
to lead with empathy, and to uphold the legacy of this great institution. As my head boy once said, this one's for Obul Reddy.
This is Praneeth.
And Sumedha.
Yes, for the academic year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sumedha and Praneeth.
May I now invite our esteemed Secretary, Shri Narasimha Rao, to speak a few words to inspire the students.
Guest of the day, Shri Dinesh Reddy, IPS retired, former Director General of Police, West Andhra Pradesh, Shri S.V. Rao, Chairman, AMS Shri Obul Reddy Public School, Srimati Vinita, Principal, esteemed guests. A very good morning to all. Parents, teachers, staff members, young friends present here. Today we come together to celebrate our 27th investiture ceremony and to warmly welcome our new student leaders. Congratulations to each one of you. You have been chosen not only for your abilities but also for the trust and confidence your peers and teachers have placed in you. Remember, leadership is not defined by a badge or a title. In our Indian tradition, a leader is not one who walks ahead alone, but one who walks with the people. Sevak Bane Neta, a leader who serves. Lead with purpose, lead with heart. Let your leadership be your dharma, your duty to build a school community where every student feels heard and valued. Thank you, and my best wishes to you on the meaningful leadership journey. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the words of wisdom. May I now call upon the chairman, Shri S.V. Rao, to enlighten our students with his words of encouragement.
Good morning to all of you. The respected chief guest, Mr. V. Dinesh Reddy, the Director General of, former Director General of Combined State of Andhra Pradesh, our Secretary Narasimha Rao Garu, Principal, faculty members, children, and their parents. So it's a very momentous occasion for all the children, those who are appointed and who are watching. This is a very great day for all of you. At the outset, let me convey my congratulations to all selected, elected and nominated children who are to their respective posts. So it's, as Principal in her speech said, it's more of responsibility than power. With conviction, commitment and passion, compassion, you need to lead all the fellow children. You need to work with fellow teachers, peer group, to take the school upwards to achieve the goals and vision of our founder, Mother Durgabai Deshmukh. So it's an added responsibility apart from your academics. Of course, without compromising your academics, please carry on your duties with conviction. With these few words, I take leave and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I am sure the words of wisdom will leave an indelible mark on the young minds.
May I now invite our esteemed chief guest, V. Dinesh Reddy, IPS retired, to render his words of wisdom to inspire our students. Sir.
Rao Garu, Secretary Narasimharao Garu, main principal Vinita Garu, members of the faculty, parents, and my dear students. It's indeed a very pleasant day for me to be amidst you all. Right from the time I entered the school campus, and the excellent turnout by Cadet Ketana and the performance by the choir group have highly impressed upon me. And seeing the entire turnout and this morning performance and the students with their bubbling energies has made me conclude as to why I've been getting a lot of pressures for admission into the school. I feel this is one of the best schools in Hyderabad. Under the able leadership of the chairman S.R. Garu as well as the principal. I'm sure Mr. S.R. Rao and the school administration must be picking up the cream. That's the reason why the performance was so good and so excellent. And when I was invited to be the chief guest for this today's investiture function of the school, how can I say no when it's associated with two eminent personalities of our country, Durgabai Deshmukh and Obul Reddy. Durgabai Deshmukh, you all know she was a freedom fighter and eminent personality and great service-oriented person. And Mr. Obul Reddy also is a great philanthropist. So I immediately accepted the invitation to be your chief guest this morning. And in this connection, I will be failing my duties if I do mention about Mr. S.V. Rao, who is another noble human being. I know Mr. S.V. Rao from time immemorial. And many of you may not be knowing his surname, Servepalli. It has not appealed to me because I belong to Servepalli Mandal of Nellore district. And the Servepalli also is associated with the great person of our country, Servepalli Radhakrishnan, who has been my apple of the eye. And my ex-alumni in the Meadows Mission College. And when he was taking rest in his Girija Nilayam of Edwards Elders Road of Chennai, I used to make it a point to go and see him. And that was my attachment with him. This morning, your performance is reminiscent of my school days in Hyderabad Public School. This investiture ceremony, you should not think that it's just another function. This is a function which the school management and the school administration is bestowing in you the trust and responsibility to shape you to be the future leaders of our country. As you all know, today's youth are tomorrow's our leaders of the country. It's being imbibed in you the leadership qualities of leading the organization, leading a group, and leading the society, and leading the nation finally. Right from day one, these leadership qualities are getting inculcated in you. It's a very good step. Way back in Hyderabad Public School, there used to be the progress report apart from the marks. There used to be a number of columns for the human attributes, like communication skills, sociability, like this, there are 10 of them. One of them used to be the leadership. Of course, I used to get every time all these attributes, A only. A being the top, leadership of top. So, it gets the part. So, I'm very happy to be amidst you all, and I'm highly impressed with his performance. And congratulations to all the office bearers of this school council, and hope you will complete your tenure with flying colors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the words of wisdom which I am sure will be a lasting impression on all students. request our very dear Ms. Deepika Pasupuletti, Vice Principal, to propose a vote of thanks.
Good morning, one and all. It's my privilege to deliver a vote of thanks on the occasion of 27th Investiture Ceremony of the Student Council 2025-26. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri DINESH Reddy Garu, IPS retired. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for honoring us with your immense presence and inspiring our young leaders with encouraging words. A special thanks to our guest of honors, Chairman Shri S.V. Rao Garu and Secretary Sir Shri E. Narasimha Rao Garu, sir, for their unwavering support and belief in nurturing leadership and values through platforms like this. To our beloved Principal Ma'am, Ms. K. Vinita, thank you, ma'am, for your vision, dedication, belief, and constant encouragement that have been the guiding force behind today's event, and to our headmistresses for gracing this occasion. Sincere thanks to the Administration Department for their support and handholding. To the PE Department, IT Department, Music and Art Department, thank you for your tireless work and behind-the-scenes efforts. Support staff for their wonderful maintenance of the campus. To our dear parents, thank you for your trust, encouragement and support and for being our partners in this journey. A special mention to the CCA department for their tireless efforts, even marshals and our dear MOCs for making today's celebration meaningful and seamless. To our newly appointed council members, congratulations! We are immensely proud of it. Let's conclude this ceremony with great pride and hope for a remarkable year ahead. Thank you and best wishes to the Student Council 2025-26.
Now request everyone to stand in honor of the national anthem. I request the newly elected Student Council to walk to the stage for the photograph.
Class 12 students, you can disperse back to your classes. Class teachers are requested to take the students back to their classes. Thank you.
something aesthetic. Good, clearly well. Great snorkeling. Try to pick without the.
Mine is not.
అడ్డముంటే ఏం కాదు కదా.
Nice.
నేను సెట్ చేస్తాను.
You take from wherever you want, but I want to big
Yeah,
picture.
got it.
And clear one. Please
You
clear.
can catch the right angle.
Please join this photograph.
మీరు తీసుకోండి. కొంచెం ఇంటి జరుపుకోవాలి.